Hi, I'm Corey with Aerial Energy Resources, and thank you for watching the third video in our video series on Telebrineller testing. And in this video, we're going to be talking about bar selection. The bar selection is fairly important, but at the same time, it does have some forgiveness, a bit of tolerance to it. When selecting a bar, what you want to try to do is, at minimum, get within 15% of the hardness of the material that you're going to be testing. So what's this mean? The bars come and they're labeled, and the number that they're labeled in is BHN, or Brineller Hardness. And they range, there's a fairly large range on them, depending on whether you're testing stainless or aluminum, all the way up to carbon steel. And this particular bar that I have in my hand is labeled as 401, so that's a Brineller Hardness at 401. Going into your test, you may have ample information on the part that you're going to be testing, which will allow for you to refine a little bit better on what its hardness should be. Remember, even though you're doing the hardness testing, it does not mean that the hardness of the part that you're going to be testing will be what it's supposed to be. That's obviously the point of why you're doing the test in the first place. So, if you have access to, and you will notice in the bottom of our video, we'll have a link there with some common hardness in a spreadsheet format. You can use that, and there's ample resources on the internet. So if you know the part that you're going to be testing and you have an idea of its hardness, you can select a bar close to that hardness. But as I stated in the beginning, you want to try to get a bar that's within 15% of the material that you're going to be working with. If you're unsure of even what that number is, pick a good average bar. Anywhere from the 350 to 450 range ought to get you in the ballpark for most carbon steels that you're working with. And then you can go from there. That's the nice thing about the Brineller Hardness testing, the Telebrineller Hardness testing, is it's got a little bit of flexibility to it. So you can refine your test as you move along. Also, another important part of bar selection is to make sure the bar has not been completely previously used. In our kit, we have quite a few different bars, and on this particular bar, which has a hardness of 104, we have one whole face that's been used, and you'll know this because it's got a series of indentations in it. Once a bar face has been completely used, a face can no longer be used, and once all faces on the bar have been used, the bar can no longer be used, and then you'll have to order new bars. You cannot refinish them or have them machined down because they'll no longer fit in the anvil/striker part of the Telebrineller Hardness kit. So they need to have a certain area to them. So once the bar is used, you'll have to order a replacement bar for that particular hardness. You want to pick a bar that's within 15% of your known hardness. You can use the spreadsheet that's linked in this video, or you can search the internet. If you don't know the hardness of the material that you're going to be working with, the known hardness, then you can select a good average bar based upon a good rough average of whatever material you're working with. So find a good rough average for stainless if you're working stainless, good rough average of aluminum if you're working with aluminum, and same with carbon and so on. And then select the bar from there. And as I said, Telebrineller Hardness testing kit, it's got a little bit of flexibility in as far as your bars. And that's about it in regards to bar selection. Please stay tuned for our next video, and we will be speaking about how to actually do the test itself.